Live from London, I'm Guy Johnson.
In New York, I'm Vonnie Quinn. This is Bloomberg Markets. Time now for Futures in Focus. Oil headed for a third weekly gain on hopes that OPEC production cuts and steady demand will support prices. But a whole raft of new headlines today impacting the market. Joining us from the CME is Bob Iaccino of Path Trading Partners. Not least this news that potentially China is offering the US a way out of this trade mess. Bob, how did that impact things a few minutes ago when it hit the wire?
Well, it definitely impacted the potential demand story. It's interesting because when you look at the sort of progression from the OECD or from OPEC's report, the progression has been of a tightening market anyway, even prior to the production cuts, because the demand increases have kind of been outweighing the, at least the prediction of demand increases. This is all prior to the slowing of economic data. That has turned a little bit, obviously, with the slowing of the economic data, especially in China. But if we get a trade deal, that filters through pretty quickly to the speculative bid side of crude oil. Now, on top of that, there's some signs of shale production slowing based off of the recent low prices that we've had. Rystad Energy reported 44 shale jobs a day versus 48 to 50 through the May through August time period. And then also Schlumberger this morning talked about a potential slowing in crude oil. And the Dallas Fed. Dallas Fed Activity Index in the 11th District, which is where most of the energy is in Texas, went from 24 to 2. So there's been some signs of a U.S. production cut, not a voluntary one, but one that might make its way through the pipeline, no pun intended, down the road that could help to boost crude oil.
Schlumberger, actually one of the better performers of the S&P 500 today. It's cutting spending on this oil recovery. Bob, you have revised your targets as well. What are they now?
Well, I had a target of 54.50, and I'm the type of analyst that as we go up, I want to hang on to the position. So looking at the way the shale patch is starting to play out, that's about a 2 to 3 month time frame turnaround, along with the seasonality that starts usually 20 years of data puts it about mid-February, where we get that kind of seasonal rally building up toward the summer driving season. So I'm looking at about $65 right now. OPEC wants 80 to 85. I don't think they get it, but I am definitely looking at 65 within the next 2 to 2.5 months.
All right, Bob Iaccino of Path Trading Partners. It is never a dull moment on a Friday. Thanks for joining us from the CME.
Good to be here. Thanks, Vonnie.